Welcome back. Now you're still watching Prime Morning. Now after a very heavy conversation, it's time for us to take off our jackets, and I was really going to lose my tie a little bit, and get ourselves into something much more relaxed and a bit more fun and exciting as well. Okay, so now in recent times, I don't even know how long you've been playing video games, but if I can cast my mind back to as early as the early 90s, I started off playing games like the Atari 64, and then the Super Nintendos, and the Nintendos, and Xboxes. Yeah, even those ones are even current. But the esports, now electronic sports, that industry, when we're talking about video gaming, has now become one of the big beacons of the world when we talk about entertainment. Now this morning, we want to focus a bit more on esports. Now esports, of course, thriving off all these consoles that I have mentioned. I don't know if you've had a chance to experience any of the the video games that have come to pass as well. Now, this morning, my guest here, of course, is Kobby Spiky. And Kobby, so we are going to be talking about esports. Now, everybody plays games. We all play football, we play volleyball, we play soccer, we play, what again we play? Mortal Kombat. It gets very fisty and feisty, eh?
Battlefield. Fortnite for the kids.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So, now, people have taken this from just a matter of the physical into the electronic world. And now this electronic world has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. And almost everyone is in there. When I say everyone, your favorite personalities, shall I say, sports personalities are in there, all right? So we want to focus our attention on esports, this multi-billion-dollar industry that it looks like some people are closing their eye on, but the rest of the world have opened their eyes to this huge area that people are raking in so much millions. Now, Kobby, what is esports in general?
So, when we were kids, they used to tell us, don't play games, you're killing your brains.
I remember.
You're not going to be intelligent, you should be focusing on your books. And now our parents are being proved wrong.
Well, you might want to say they've been proven wrong, but maybe, was it because a couple of years back, the content of these games didn't promote the essential cultural values that, because you're playing a game like Mortal Kombat and you're killing people.
Have you ever seen anyone actually go out in the streets and try and punch people?
Yes, I have seen. Well, in the US, there are recorded cases of people who had gone out, to shoot. And all these are trainings they've gotten off video games.
And people have landed planes by playing flight simulators.
Oh, yes, they have. Equally.
Anyway.
So it's got good sides and bad sides.
Yes, good sides and bad sides. Even though, so what happened with esports or gaming in general was that it became a business. It became something where, surprisingly, it's starting to rake in a lot of cash because, granted, the internet opened the way for us to be able to play video games with people. So I could play with you, Jay, in your house. I could be in my house. I would be playing. And it became competitive. Just like any other sports that a lot of people are playing, it becomes competitive over time. And to the extent that everyone wants to prove to the next person, hey, I'm better than you.
Yes.
So how best to do this than to make it a competition where people can compete against themselves on a grand stage or across, the oceans. Yeah. And to the extent that we've gotten, as you can see on the screen, we've gotten people from Ghana. This is the Ghana Esports Association.
Ghana Esports Association.
Headed by Kwesi Hayford. Currently, you can see Kobby from Ghana playing Amala from Uganda. Yes, from Uganda.
Wow.
And it's amazing. You wouldn't have had this before, but with the birth of the internet, now everything is possible. Wow. And some of these...
So basically, a gaming platform has been developed that networks gamers across the globe to play particular kinds of games.
Yes. So you probably heard of Fortnite, which is...
I haven't heard of Fortnite.
So Fortnite is like a battle royale. When we say battle royale, a lot of people, about 100 players, gather in an open space and they have to fight against each other. So the last man standing wins. We have PUBG, which is PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, which is the same. We have Call of Duty Mobile, Call of Duty Warzone. I love
Call of Duty. Oof, I love Call of Duty.
And now we have Call of Duty Warzone, which lets people play, open world against each other. So you, me, everyone all over the world, about 100 people, we have to fight against each other. And the last man standing wins. So I was mentioning Fortnite. Fortnite's last game competition was won by Gistov, a 16-year-old boy. He won $3 million. playing a video game.
Fortnite, you said?
Yeah, Fortnite.
So Fortnite is a video game.
Yeah.
And you're saying a 16-year-old boy partook in it and won $3 million.
Yes. Now, that's even the least prize pool that we've seen. There's a game called Dota 2, which has...
Dota?
Yeah, DOTA 2.
Okay.
And it has people playing all over the world too, and they go and have competitions. And Dota has one of the biggest prize pool money. We're talking up to $11 million for the first prize.
Wait, so who's funding this?
So, when we say prize pool, there's a lot of people contributing money into these as in prizes. So you have sponsors, you have people who created the equipment, you have Intel, all those people are putting money because people would buy, everyone wants to have the best equipment to play.
Yes.
Reason why I have this, because if I go to play, I have an advantage. My computer won't lag. I wouldn't break and then someone would kill me. Or I wouldn't lose that time when Jay is about to land that uppercut, I could have blocked and then I miss it, and then because my internet or my computer slowed down and yeah.
So you have all these brands advertising just to, playing a key role in there, pumping money into it, and people just going onto these platforms and making huge money.
Making huge, to the extent that we have a company like BMW sponsoring an esports team. BMW makes cars, but they're sponsoring an esports team to the extent that they're taking, games like Formula One, games like Rally, all those racing games, they have now gone electronic.
Yeah.
So we even have news that the Olympics is going to feature an esports side.
Wow.
Yes, because it's become a sport, a recognized sport. Where
Let me get a little bit of some economics out of you on this one. Let's come back to Ghana and make it a bit more relatable. So how come we don't have this as a vibrant industry here? I mean, it looks like, I didn't even know there was a Ghana esports page. So
like you can see over there, where this was Dota, and that's the first place money. That's the first place prize, $15 million, $602,112.
Wow.
Dollars, yeah.
$15 million.
That's the first place. Second place is $4 million. Third place is $3 million. And we're not saying Ghanaians can't partake in this. If you're good, you're good. You don't have to be from the United States or Europe to play. Yeah. We have people like Wonder Kid, or who've gone to play competitions, who've represented Ghana in competitions outside the country, and they've placed. So it's about you being good enough, us recognizing that this is, quote unquote, a sport that people need to be trained in, and they can go and represent Ghana in the international arena and probably bring us home $15 million.
Well, I'm going to give you, because we don't have much time, I'm going to see if I can play a game right now with Kobby Spiky and see if I can rake in about $10 million and take home this morning. If I do win, breakfast on me, trust me. If I lose, breakfast on you. So, what game should we try out?
I think for start, let's go with Mortal Kombat.
Okay, so for those of you out there, I'm very sure you're very much aware of Mortal Kombat. If you haven't come across it in your entire life, I don't know whether you are, unless maybe you're not a gamer, but if you're a gamer, Mortal Kombat is one of those games that every single child who probably had a game or would go to a cafe to play a game would want to experience. So we're going to have a chance. I'm going to play one it's now on your screen, as you can see. I'm going to have a chance to play with Kobby Spiky. Now, bear in mind, I haven't played video games in ages. So I'm very sure I would lose this game. It says press X to activate. Okay, so
press X or A on your controller.
Okay,
yeah?
all right. So now, since we are in the era of using nose mask, how about I choose a character that identifies with nose mask, because I want them to also project the protocols being observed. Social distancing and nose mask, all right? So there I am. I've chosen Sub-Zero, right?
Yep. And I've chosen Scorpion.
All right. Okay. So I'm now going to learn. So now, so if we're probably not sitting together, there's a chance for us to plug online and play.
And then play this game online. So you be in your house, I be in my house, and I be playing. My cousins, my nephews, they do this all the time. And
is this an opportunity for betting companies to also rake in cash?
I noticed after the whole COVID season, when the whole thing began, most of these betting companies started with people betting on esports. Yeah, because those were the only things that were actually going on. And we found that some footballers were playing FIFA, and I spoke with Gary on my show Geek Squad some time ago. He told me that some football teams are actually now training players to play in, you know,
Interesting.
esports.
So Kobby Spiky and myself are going to have a chance to play. Just hold on before you squash me there. I'm going to play one game of Mortal Kombat. Now, this is what we call esports. Now, in as much as these games sometimes project a little bit of violence, there is still a possibility for us to rake in so much money. And I'm very sure if this were encouraged, would it be something that will be encouraged in, can be encouraged in schools to play as co-curricular activities?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Yes,
we had PE, so
yeah.
you could have esports as a physical education.
Okay, so now I have to get my controls right. So Y punches, X punches,
Yeah.
A kicks, B kicks. All right. So
and you just stole a point.
All right, all right. So let's see if I can. No, well, he's going to thrash me now because he clearly knows how to play this game better than I do. Look at that. I don't even. But anyway, I'll get a hang on this. Just hold on. Okay. I'll get a hang in this very soon. I haven't played this game since JSS 3. Look at that. Now I'm being beaten really hard. I lost the first. Oh. Okay. So, Scorpion wins. Well, yes, he beat me in the first round, which is very, very normal. So, so you can imagine if people playing the game across the globe and then their lives because they're going to make some money of this, their life dependent on this thing. You can imagine.
Oh,
But
Jay,
we learn.
Yeah.
We learn. So as we're learning, we're learning how to play the game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jay, you're trying. You're really
I
trying.
am trying because I haven't played this game since JSS. You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to remember everything that I.
So Jay is whooping me right now.
Well, a little.
Oh, and you're about to win. Hey,
Yes,
what?
this is what I call when you learn the art of the game. You see, so there's one more round to play. Let's see if before we play, how much are you going to bet on me on this one?
Yeah, someone should bet.
Interesting.
Hey,
I'm learning.
I see it's an unfair advantage, Jay, because you're using a controller, I'm
control
using
pad,
the keyboard.
Okay, now I know I'm losing this one. Yeah.
Oh, good. Jay, you're good. You're really good.
I'm a quick learner when it comes to video games. Oh, that was a quick one. No, don't change side because I'm getting used to this side. Didn't you get it? Yeah, so
If Jay wins,
I'll
be very upset. And I won.
Oh, man, you just believe that? Like, this is the reaction you get when you're playing video games and you lose
That was so
out.
close. That was so
I
close.
was so close to it.
That was so close.
You know,
That was
I
very
think this is
close.
how video games, can. I think it's not only about the violence, but it also develops your ability to think.
Your reaction time.
Yes.
And stuff. I read somewhere about some psychological stuff about, for instance, because I like driving.
Can we go to FIFA real quickly and see if we have just about 2 minutes left to run up on the show?
I like driving, and I noticed that because of how we play games, with racing and everything, it sort of hasn't had an influence on how I drive. I mean, not that.
I mean, if you play a game like Gran Turismo, is it Gran Turismo?
Yes.
Yeah, Gran Turismo, one of those very fancy, flash full speed, drag drift games. I mean, you don't want to play that game and go and sit in a car. No. You don't want to.
It's like watching Fast and Furious and going to sit in your car.
It just might have an influence on the way you drive. We have a few more minutes to go, but we're just trying to get ourselves onto a FIFA platform. Now, football or soccer, let me say, has become another huge area, and I'm very sure there are a lot of people who are on platforms playing football. You know, I can imagine.
I mean, I joined an online room, as we call it, where you get to play other people. I mean, I thought I was the Don. Where I'm coming from, I was beating everyone, and I get in there and the guy just gives me 6-0 in the first half, and I disconnected.
Just like that.
Since then, I never went online to play FIFA again.
Yeah, I mean, it can easily discourage you. I know some Ghanaian celebrities that play among themselves, the likes of Bisakeda plays it against. I've seen him play against
R2B, Shaker, Joey B,
Kofi Kinata, as well, and they all engage in similar. But I don't think they make money off these things.
No.
They play for fun.
But they would bet against each other.
Yes.
Definitely to see who's going to beat
Well,
who.
for the benefit of those who are asking that big question, what does it take for me to own this? How much should I have to invest in owning some of these? And which consoles are current, you know, and are trending for me to jump in?
So it's cheaper to own a console.
Okay.
So with about 2,000 to 3,000 Ghana cedis, you can own a console.
Wow.
Yeah, and then with a console, you can play any game, but the games are expensive, from about 300 Ghana cedis to 500 Ghana cedis.
For a game?
For a game.
Okay, let's quickly choose one because we have 4 minutes left on the show.
Sure.
And let's see if I can whoop him in 4 minutes. So I'll just go for Inter. It doesn't matter. Okay. It's fine. So it's Juventus playing Inter Milan. We've gone for the Italian league, right?
Yeah,
yes.
Serie A.
Well, I don't need no controls, man. I'm fine. Let's go. Let's just make it happen. Okay? Oh, no. Do we have to do this before?
Yeah, well, we can just start playing. It's ready.
Yes. Okay, so basically, what is going to happen is that we know Medical and Joey B have been competing a lot when it comes to FIFA. So we'll work out one of these gaming times on Bits and Bytes, and we'll see how we can get these two greats to join us on the show and play. But in the meantime, I'm sending him back to the screen. I think I'm Inter Milan, right?
Yeah, and I'm Juve.
Okay, we have 3 minutes, and I'm going to score a goal in 3 minutes. Let's see. All right.
If I score you, Jay, that would be so cool because I'm still playing with the keyboard.
Wait a second. Oh, there I am. So I'm still not getting used to the control pad. I don't know any control yet. So please pardon me. I'm playing right to left. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh man. And I am out of this game. All right. So it's a corner kick in favor of Kobby Spiky now, but he's not going to win. So let's see what's going to happen. Just mark my words, all right?
Jay, if I win this match,
no, you wouldn't win. I haven't played football in centuries. I don't even know which control does what. Okay, all right. We'll figure it out. Just watch. Now that I have the ball, let's see what I can do. You can imagine the number of people who come and play FIFA and how much money they put on there.
Yeah.
So let me just pass on to my player and then start a proper... oh, no, man. Okay. Kobby didn't show me any control pad, any controls before we started the game. That's cheating. But it will surprise you that I'm actually better at the keyboard than control.
Oh, are you? So you want us to switch places?
Not yet. Not yet. I haven't played this in ages. I have to first gather my thoughts on. Okay. So what does what? I'm just
You know, and the funny thing is, I know nothing about football. Like, absolutely nothing. I don't know the players that are running on the field, nothing. But I have the interest of playing on the computer.
Well, so there you have it. You've seen us playing the game on the show so far. Well, just our time is up. We have to go. Hope you've enjoyed the show today. My name is Jay Foley, and I'm also going to score a goal right now. Almost there. I'll see you tomorrow. In fact, we'll be back here same time tomorrow. But next week, we'll have more on Bits and Bytes. Stay tuned. Go!
Fake goal.
Oh, go! You know, I haven't seen your keeper since we started the game.
Yeah, you haven't.
It's normal. This is very normal. This is like when Ghana was playing Brazil early 90s and we lost, but it's fine. You know, this all started from Italian 90.
Yes.
That was one of the very first football games, professional football game that came out. But Kobby Spiky wouldn't score. No, not when I'm alive.
So when you're dead, I'll score. Oh.
Wait, Kobby. So, all right. Oh, man. I just need to get this control properly. There is no way Kobby Spiky can score. There is no way. No way.
I mean, it means you're very good at defending.
No,
but I've gotten about 5 corners, and I'm still not scoring, Jay. And it's a goal. Jay, can you dust the dirt on my shoulders? Can you dust?